Hey, what's up guys? Let's continue with our Django e-commerce series. So in the last video, we fetched the product and we displayed the product, and we were displaying the product from the admin side, the one we post from the admin side. So in this video, we want to go to product detail view. So if you go in the product, you must click and take you to specific product that you clicked on. So let's get started. To begin with, I have the model. If you can remember the model we have, there are really two ways of approaching this. I need to start the first one. The first one is I'm going to use a slug to approach this, and with the slug file module that I imported from utils. So all right, so I just did copy and paste that. I don't want to type these things. I define another field which I use the slug field and made it unique, which is true. And unique means like it doesn't repeat itself with other products, so it's uniquely identified, so that it creates itself for only one product, right? So the blank is set true, and then also define another method here is the way of saving automatically. We want to save this as when we create the name, the product name, then we want to use this name, the slug, to be created from the name. That's why we have the save method here and the function that's defined here. You can see if not self.slug, then if it's not there, we need to auto generate it from the provided, right? Okay. So that's here with the model. Then we want to go to the URLs. So with the URLs, and you know, when you want to get a specific product and detail of a specific product, the one of the way is to use the slug here, slug, and I ratio it to slug, and I'm getting the product detail, which we define the detail in the views, which I'll come up to, and give it a name. Then if you can see, now we have defined a new class called a product detail view, and we import from the generic, we import the detail generic view, then we use it. Then the template, which is still the product template, and the name, I mean the model, which is still the product model, and the template is the detail that we created here. All right, so we just really put something simple here just to show you how you can go to the views of the details when you go to the detail page of that product, then how you can go that. So with time, you will replace with the template that you downloaded from the beginning of this video. Then you can replace the title and the way you did for the soap product, right? All right, so then if I now go back and run my server, let me just now if I go back and run my server, let me first clear this. If I go Python manage .py run server, I think we should be having the product detail. All right, we do have one unapplied. I think I need to make that migrations. Python manage .py make migrations. This is because we added more field in the product model. So you know, when you deal with the model, any changes you do, you have to, it's a two-way step. The first step is make the migrations, then migrate, right? So that's why you have one unapplied migrations here. So let me do that. Then we have that. You can see slug altered field slug on products. Then we already added that to the product, and we need to make the migrations and migrate. Then we make the migrations already, and then we need to migrate. Let's see, that one is so far now applied. But now if I go to Python, then I run the server manage the py run server. Now if I click here and I open my browser, I can see I have the products here. Then if I click on the product, then it takes me to the product detail, and then you can see the slug title that uniquely created itself for that specific product, right? You can see here, if I click on camera, and then you can see black camera and stuff like that. So I think this is one way of doing it, and another way of doing it would be you instead use integer and you put the pk, and from here you don't need to add another field which is slug. You don't need to add that. Then you will only add the pk and stuff like that. So let me just show you that. Then when you come to how you can fetch that, you click on that product name. Then now instead of going to the sub product, then because you define here in the URL as the name of that URL is the product detail. So it's in the sub app where the name of the app. That's why you have here, you see the URL, the curly brackets and percentage sign, and URL sub in the URL of the product detail and the slug product, the slug. But now if you're using the int, it's going to be pk and pk. Then here you under your URL will be, you'll define to be an integer. It's going to be int and pk. That's it. If you want to use using the integer number, and then it will not give the product name with the slug, right? So but let's stick to slug. I prefer, if I'm to choose to do it, I would prefer using the slug. All right, okay. I hope I did not break things here. Let me just change that back to slug and back to slug. Now at this point, now we need to go back to our, I want us to replace the whole template that we created, we downloaded. So go where you put your template, then copy it. Let me just find where my template is. A moment. Need to find template. I think put it somewhere. First check if it's the one. Yeah, that's it. And I need to get the details, which is here. I copy the detail page, then I go back to where my project is. My project is, then I'm just going to paste is Django with Diane, and I'm going to go to the sub page and templates, under the soap, and then you can see I do have the soap, and then I'm just going to paste that and replace this one I created. Yeah. Okay. So if you go to details now, you can see I do have that details. One thing I want to do is I don't want the header of all those things to apply again, because I just want to start from the soap detail. Okay, I'm just going to clear all this. I'm going to clear that, and also the footer. I'm going to clear from the footer. Now what I need to do is I need to create a base.html base. No, this wants to create header.html, and then also want to create footer.html. Yeah. I need to go back to soap page. Where do I want to start to fetch these things? I want the footer to be alone. Then I'm just going to cut from down here, cut that and put it under footer, so that I separate footer from the main app. And then I also go back to the soap. Then I want the navbar to be separate from the rest of the things. Then I can say home. Yeah, I'm just going to do from navbar here and up to top, cut that off and put it under. There you go. So now what I need to do is I just need to include. You can extend or include, depends on what you want, but for my case now, I think I'm going to just extend it. But let me go to, need to go here, and first I need to load the static files, because now I've copied all those static files. I need to go to there, and then I say load my static files for this. And then one more thing I need to do is also to include my header, which is from, my header is from soap. It's from soap slash header. That's the name of that template, header.html, right? And then I think you need to go down also, or go down here. You need to go down and also include your footer for this, and then you change that to footer. You could use extend from this, but I just prefer using include for this case. Let me see. Then now the only thing now I need to do is for the details, I need to cut off the, I just need to, for the footer, and then I just need to include that. And then also come down, then include the footer. Include the footer, but remove these start files. But now change this to footer. Change that to footer. Now I do have the footer.html, and let's see that in action. Let me reload. All right, now I forgot to load static files for Okay, load static files. Let's go back to the code. Where didn't we load static files? Where didn't we load static files? Here we did load static files. It should be under the SOP. It's under the footer. We didn't load static files. Right. Under the footer we didn't load static files. Let me see. This should be working now. Yeah, that worked. Then now if I click on black camera, and then you can see it's the detail page of the product now showing up, right? And now you just need to go now to details and use the image that you have there. Now to get the image and the name, then you'll have curly brackets and say your image is coming from, it was the product dot in the model, do I call it image? What did I call it? I call it image. Yeah. Then I go back here and then I said dot image dot URL. So this means it's going to really find the location of that image, right? It's going to find the location of that image. So something you need to do, if you see in the product, then let me reload that. Yeah, you can see it shows this image of that product, but you can see if you do the sliding of it, you find some of the images are not showing. This is because we only have defined one image. So alternatively here, if you want those other images to show up, now you could define many images. You could change this to image 1 according to how many images you want. Then define another one, image 2, image 3, image 5, image 6, image 7, until something like that. So if you check my code here under where I'm uploading the images, I define a default URL where I'm posting all the images. And if there's no image selected, then it's going to, by default, it's going to select the image 1 as the image of the product. But you can really have something blank, then add it into your media images, then use it as a default image in case you don't have the images to be, right? Cool. So let me change this back to image. Then you can see here do have image. So in the next video, we shall add more fields for the images, and also we will need to do related products, how we can add related products and replace that. So I think I need to replace the name there before the end of this video. Is getting long. Let me go. Where's the name? The name goes here. So now you know how easily to add the names of products. It's going to be double curly brackets, and then you can say you're fetching the product dot the name. So that's what we define it here. Then you can see when I reload that, the name changes, the black camera. So now you can see the black camera and that. Then also still you can change the price also. These are now easy things to change. Then you come to the price, $15. Then it becomes you're going to, let me just copy this and put it there so that we can fetch the price. And then it's going to be the price. Yeah. So you can see now the price is there. And then the next video, we want to the product that are related to this current product, and also we shall go to another video, add to cart, and choose the product you want you add to cart. Then this should increase. Those are how far we're going. If you are guys like If you are new on this channel, please consider subscribe. The only way for you to support me is to subscribe and like and share, comment. That's all I need from you. And thank you for watching this video. I will see you in another one. Thank you, brothers.